Yes, you're perfectly entitled. Welcome everyone to the Planning and Infrastructure Committee of Wednesday, the 2nd of July 2025. Please make sure your phones are turned off, which includes mine. First of all, we've got apologies.
We have apologies from Councillor Wing, personal commitment, and Councillor Austin, family commitment.
Are there any declarations of interest?
No.
Can we approve the minutes of the committee from the 4th of June? Do we have a proposer? Councillor Nixie, the second.
Second, yeah.
Councillor Baldwin, were you there? All those in favour?
You can only have yourself or Councillor Strong to second. Because Councillor Baldwin wasn't there.
Yes,
No, that's right.
Yeah, well, I'll second.
Yeah, really, I forgot about that.
And all in favour? Yes. Right, so we're going to look at planning applications.
Okay, your first application is 53 Rural Esplanade, erection of one numbered 3-storey 5-bed dwelling with basement level following demolition of existing dwelling, which is a self-build. It's opposite a conservation area called in by Councillor Makinson. Interesting development. We have had this same address before, but we gave no comment, but it was granted permission.
Yeah, I think I made a bit of a mistake because this application is just for the basement to a building that's already got planning permission.
Yep, so if I just skip through these, so this is the main one.
Comments. Yeah, not my
So
favourite, but
that's the existing street scene, that's the previously planning permission, and then that's the new planning permission. So they're redesigning it.
A little bit more added, but not that much.
but it's better without those.
Is it on the same footprint? I guess it is.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't see
No.
difficulty with that at all.
We propose.
There's loads of different types of design along the Royal Esplanade, so
Another one. Do we have a proposal? Are you proposing?
I propose that make no comments here.
Seconded. All those in favour of no comment? Yeah. So sorry to waste your time. I thought it was an interesting one.
Don't worry about that.
It's just.
Okay, number 2 is 177 High Street. This is change of use to flexible mixed use comprising of use classes F1, which is learning and non-residential institutions, and class ED, which is indoor sport and recreation. This is retrospective. Called in by Councillor Green, worthy of our support, interesting assessment by Miles and Barr.
It's the old, what do you call it, Jehovah's Witness temple.
Oh, okay.
Because they've amalgamated with the Broadstairs one, so they don't need this building anymore. Council.
Is it a dance hall now?
Yes. That's why it's retrospective. Yeah. I think it's a good use. It's got parking in the front. It's got a big space. And the other thing is, I don't know how this quite fits in. It's for a temporary use, so it could change back to a place of worship. So they say in the application.
Okay.
Which doesn't worry me. Yes.
I went there on the opening day. The mayor there, Pat Moore. It well turned out. I think they was hoping to buy it, but developers bought it, so they rent it off them.
Yes.
It's well used. It's good for young people.
They wanted to turn it into flats, but yes.
It doesn't say temporary use.
It does say
Flexible mixed use.
no. It's somewhere is temporary because they wanted to be able to change it back to a place of worship.
Well, it doesn't say that in the,
Yes,
Councillor Orban on 1.6, fourth
Yeah.
line from the bottom. The building could be reverted back into F1 worship use without the need for further planning.
that's without any planning
Yeah.
consent.
For a period of up to 10 years.
Yeah,
Is
so
that
that's,
standard? That's standard then?
well, no, it depends on the use classes. So you can go from one use class to the other without requiring planning consent. Depends on the use classes, obviously. So, yeah, so, no, I can't see it.
no, I mean, it'd be up to TDC whether they've got any objection to that.
I didn't even know that. So there's been no problems to take it, but it's there.
No,
Not that we know about.
no, I've wondered about what it could be.
There's no comments.
You propose no comment, seconded?
Can I just say, I mean, I'm okay with no comment, but Councillor Green was asking us if we would support it. Did we want to write anything other than no comment, as along the lines of we support something recreational and
Yes.
rather than just no comment,
Yeah.
is where I'm going.
Exactly,
Yeah.
that's a very good idea.
Put that,
We've got that, so we support the
Yep, recreational use.
recreational use. It's existing, I believe, they're just
For the community.
use the building.
Yeah.
yeah, of course.
So, we've got proposer, seconder. All those in favour? Yep.
One of the songs answer it.
Very good. And the third application,
Last application is 63 Goodwin Road. This is a home elk to be felled. The reason for felling, very large tree in front garden, overwhelming size in comparison to the property, very directly into the road and unbalanced in nature. Top heavy, adding concerns and significant damage and injury due to the lean-to on the public carriageway. Ground's unstable, roots are invasive, causing clear damage in the photos attached. Also to the driveway, the neighbour is now struggling to get onto the driveway due to damage to the wall. Possible total collapse due to the undermine of the integrity of the tree. Subject to a TPO and called in by Councillor Wing.
have we got?
We have pictures.
There.
Yeah, so it's that massive tree to be felled.
Oh, Goodwin Road, yeah.
Can we zoom in on it? Oh, there we go.
Oh, sorry, I've got the sun on it. I'll go round the other side and just have a look at it.
It's,
So I'll just move on because they showed the cracks in the wall. You've got the cracks in the wall and the drive where it's. But if I go back now, you can see, I think it's, sorry,
just
that one, the lean-to.
a shame.
Yeah.
Is it just one tree?
Yes.
Right.
Cut them too.
So it's split, isn't it? Or is it split or is that two trees?
No,
That'd be the same one.
No, it's the same one.
Same one, yeah, it's split.
I wonder if there's any way they can remove the part that's leaning and keep the other part. It's a shame to lose it. I know it's a bit out of scale with the with the buildings.
Chair, if I may.
Yeah,
Personally, I think, you know, we've got to do everything we can to try and save the tree.
yes.
That's got a preservation order on it. Obviously, as part of the application, the council's tree officer will go out and have a look at it.
Yes.
We've only got their word, not saying they're wrong, but in relation to the effects on the walls themselves, the damage that was being caused. But we haven't. But have we got? Is there a part of their application? Is there a thing? Is there a
Report.
Have they got a tree, a private tree?
There wasn't
There wasn't one there. Okay. So it's very difficult for us to make a
Decision, Councillor Nixie.
So if you take a tree out, generally they take it down to the stump, which wouldn't alleviate the problems of the wall and the damage on the drive. And what trees do when they get cut is they soak up as much liquid as they can because they're going to fight or flight type mode, and it actually makes everything worse initially, and then you have to wait for that period to finish and for the roots to dry out before you can change anything. So in some ways it wouldn't stop the problem that they've got. Obviously it needs looking after because that tree obviously hasn't been managed. Yes, I would definitely take the front bit off, do you know what I mean, and go to the second one. But you can actually, the thing about trees as well is you can actually cut a lot of the root that's causing the damage back because there'll be enough root elsewhere. So that's basically what they're after, isn't it? They're after it to not be dangerous and to get onto their drive and so on and so forth. So I'm a tree expert, don't get me wrong, but I've dealt with a few in my time. But you could manage that tree and the roots and so on and so forth and still keep the tree, was what I hope that the tree officer would also recommend. But I know that that's what I would be doing if it was my tree.
Yeah, you're right, it causes heave to the ground if you take a tree down.
Yes.
Which,
You do see it all the time in relation to pavements, don't you, where the trees, the roots got big, so it depends on what kind of tree it is that come up and lift the pavement.
But we don't cut down a tree when that happens, do we?
But
No, we don't.
No.
Highways do.
Sorry, councillor.
KCC highways do.
Yeah, that's true.
That's not to say something.
It's trees in the whole month, to crack that tree, just cut that off there to level it up. The tree was there before the houses. You can level it up, but these are evergreen, they green all year round.
So there's an oak.
Whole month.
Oh,
So it's
it is evergreen. Right, well, I think
Turkey oak.
we need
I've got
to
what it do.
just say that all effort should be made to preserve
I think we
as
have to
much
say
of the
that.
tree as possible, but it's... Yeah.
So I would propose, we understand the dilemma for the residents. However, this tree needs to be managed both by pollarding and with sort of looking for.
Root examination.
Thank you. Something along those lines to do with the roots, in order for it to be preserved in a more sort of looking for sort of like friendly manner. Do you know what I mean? That whole look like appropriate size.
Because, we really don't want to lose the tree.
No, we don't. Yeah,
I think we have to make part of that.
I don't know where Goodwin Road is. Where is it?
Just down near Pegwell, you can see those.
Yeah.
Down at the.
Oh, of course.
Westford Terrace Mansions.
I can see it.
Back at the end of it, yeah.
Yes.
Nothing about trees, so I'm going to defer to everyone else's opinion. It sounds like quite a good solution.
I'll tweet that one.
Very good.
I
think that is the end.
Well, we need to make a decision, Chris.
Oh, sorry. Well, sorry, could you read out what we decided?
I put Ramsgate Town Council comments, every effort should be made to keep the tree, but understands the dilemma raised by residents. However, this should be managed by pollarding and with root examination in order to be preserved in an appropriate manner.
Right, I'll second that. Those in favour, that's everybody. So I think we really are finished
And
now.
home oaks and turkey oaks aren't the same, by the way. Just so
Are they not? No, I don't know.
I know nothing.
Oh, the date and time next meeting is unfortunately Wednesday, 6th of August at 7 p.m.
Unfortunately.
Well, it's in the middle of the summer holiday.